What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave. I'm Rob Odie, and this is Spotlight 39. Just like we do every time, we got another young man with another story to share. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn them notifications on because we got new content dropping all the time, whether it's highlight breakdowns, interviews. I got some new stuff coming real soon. But look, we need the support. We need to continue to grow. Let's help these student athletes get the exposure they deserve. So now that all that stuff's out the way, let's get into it, man. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what position you play, your graduating class, all that fun stuff, man.
What's up? My name's Chance Jackson. I'm from the Woodlands College Park. I'm the class of 2022, and I'm an interior O lineman, center and guard.
Fantastic. So class of 22 on the O line, right? So big body dude and committed to
Absolutely.
where?
Texas A&M, baby.
Texas
Giga
A&M.
Maggies.
I love it. I love it. So I think you're my first A&M commit on here. I've had
Really?
many colleges, but I think A&M. I think this is my first. So kudos, right? We're gonna get into why A&M here briefly, but before we do, let's kind of rewind the clock, right? Let's kind of take it back to at what point did you start playing football? Was it pre high school? Was it Pop Warner? When did you get your feet wet with football? And then kind of walk me through your high school years, right? So walk me through your freshman, sophomore, junior year, and then we'll pick up the pieces and go from there.
Yeah, well, I've been doing football since my first grade. It's since the Little League from where I used to live back in Breckenridge, Texas. It was a small, small town, but football is really like a religion over there. So it
Okay.
was it was something to get introduced to, and ever since that first contact, well, funny story. When I was in flag football, we were about to play, and it was up on the first play, I think, and there was a kid across me. Sorry, and I pushed him over, and he started crying, and so I looked up at the stands, and I gave a thumbs up to my dad. And it pretty much just took off from there.
That's funny on your side, not so funny on his side, but no, that's
Yeah,
cool, man. So you at that point you knew you had something, right? You're like, look, there's nobody getting around me. I'm a big body dude. This is what I'm gonna do. So
yeah.
let's get to high school, man. When you step foot on the football field, did we start right out the gate on varsity, or did we have to work our way up? Walk me through
We
what that looked like.
I had to work. I had to work for it, but it was nice to be able to like prepare for because we ended up winning a district championship this year, and
Okay,
we plan to get another one. So
I like it, man. So so we started JV.
yes, sir.
Okay, and when did you move up to varsity?
My junior year.
Okay, so last year, right?
Yes, sir.
Very cool, very cool. And did we get a lot of play time? Did you start? What did that
We
look like?
did. Yes, sir.
Yep, good deal. So we broke through in the junior year, right? And
Yes, sir. We did.
what did you do in the off season leading up to your junior year to prepare? Knowing that you were going to be that guy on the O line.
A lot of training. I did
Yeah.
a lot of weight training, speed training, position skills. I've been doing it all summer long. Even during COVID, we got a group together and we went to one of our parks and we just did like conditioning, position drills. Me and my two other friends, we actually set up in the garage to do weightlifting every day when
Nice.
everything else was closed down.
I like it, man. So I've been hearing stories very similar to this. Throughout this whole COVID time frame, man. It's you
Mhm.
have to make the best of a terrible situation, and you were either going to be ahead of the time or you're going to be behind the time. And for you, it sounded like you guys prepped and prepared and got ready, which is pretty solid. And what was that breakthrough aha moment that really kickstarted this recruiting process for you?
So, like probably around 10th grade actually, because when I went to the A&M camp, 10th grade,
Hmm?
I balled out
Okay.
absolutely. And that really helped get Coach Henson and I and who I am. And I just been working my tail off since then. I've had a lot of schools interest from after my season because of how we won the district championship. They get, oh, this school is actually pretty big now.
Nice.
So that, and I had like a lot of attention growing. So my first offer from Concordia actually helped me like get off the ground too.
Okay.
And then along the way, summer camps, going to A&M, then going to Coach Henson's office after the camp, It's
Hmm.
like, look, we really want you, and we want to give you a preferred walk. And I was like, this is everything I was working for, and that's pretty much what it was all for.
Yep. So you had it kind of in your mind. A&M was the dream school. That's where you wanted to go. That's what you were
Since the
working
very
for, right?
beginning. Since
I
the
like
very
it.
beginning.
So we worked our tail off. We worked. Did you have any trainers, in your corner that was helping you during this off season? If so, by
I,
all means, shout them out.
I did. I have Cisco from Iron Will. I have Coach Wilbur Brown. He's a O line trainer at Arm Sports, and then Rashad from the Footwork King. He
Okay.
helps me do my movement.
I love it, man. So when you had that conversation with coach in the office, right? And he said, "Man, we really want you. We got a PWO spot for you, right?" Was that
Yes, sir.
a commit on the spot, or did you say, "Hey, let me talk to the family and get back with you," type deal?
It was obviously I had to talk to the family, but my mom like, oh yeah, I'm going here. I'm just gonna play it out for a little bit.
I like it, man. I like it. So and then so we got the PWO with A&M. Did we have any full scholarship opportunities at any other programs?
I did. I had Concordia, and then Howard Payne.
Okay, so we said, you know what, A&M's the dream school. I'm gonna take the PWO. I'm gonna bet on myself, right? I'm gonna work my butt off. I'm gonna put in the extra, and I'm gonna go from a PWO to hopefully full scholarship, and people are gonna
Absolutely.
know who I am and what I do in the O line, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I love it, man. So we kind of jumped the gun, but I'm still gonna bring it to the screen, man, because this is a great photo. I stole it off the Twitter, obviously, and man, look, Texas A&M and the graphics that they do, man, is just super fun. I enjoy watching them on my feed. So what was this like? When you finally the dead period ended after coronavirus, because you've been there before, right?
Yeah,
But
several
when
times.
you were able to get there after the dead period, after all this stress and anxiety of what COVID has brought, what was that moment like? What was this photo shoot like, man? Like this looked like a lot of fun.
It honestly felt like home. It was nice to get a. It felt like a sense of relief, fresh air. And when we were doing the photo shoot, actually, when I just walked in the room and saw the uniform with my number on it, I was like, "This is unreal." Like my number's there on an A&M jersey. I'm about to put this on, take photos.
That's awesome.
It just I
It was an
don't really
unreal
know how to
moment,
put it in
right?
words. Yeah,
I mean, it's basically a dream come true, right? I mean, that's you said
yeah,
it yourself. You worked your butt off to get the A&M opportunity because that's where you want it, right? So, a
yes,
lot of kids right now, and no disrespect or not, to these kids, but
hmm
a lot of kids that tend to stack offers and do it for the social media publicity, right? And they'll
hmm
visit these schools, they'll put the swag, or as you young kids call it, the drip, right? All that fun
yeah,
stuff. You'll get all decked out and you'll take these great photos, man, and it kind of swells up the head. And that's not to take away from their talent, but
hmm
they grow up thinking, you know what, Alabama's my dream school. They get the offer and then they don't commit, right? They just stack them and then kind of play the game, which is, to each your own. But I don't know if that's, the preferred method, right? Especially if you've got the opportunity to your dream school, especially the way scholarships are right
yeah,
now, man. If you can commit, make that commitment because otherwise the guy beside you is going to take it. And I've seen it happen a handful of times already, where I've
yeah,
seen, guys that had the offer to their dream program and then ultimately, that you'll see them decommit from their school, because or not decommit, but to take them out of their top because there's another player in their position that already committed, and now their
yeah.
scholarship is no longer on the table. So the fact that you knew what you wanted, you worked for it, man. I love it. That speaks volume to exactly who you are. And I just wanted to bring this graphic up because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Just seeing you guys, get back out there and get on campus. So let's talk a little bit about Texas A&M, man. What
Mhm.
are you most excited about? With the are you how far are you from A&M? Is it kind of close to you or
It's actually really close. It's only like an hour away, maybe.
okay? So you're pretty familiar with the area. But what are you most excited about? Getting on campus, and are we gonna get to campus early, or are we gonna finish out our full senior year?
I'm gonna finish out fully.
Okay. So what are we most excited about when we get there? When you get on campus, you get to suit up, man. What are you looking forward to?
I'm honestly just excited about every little detail. I'm excited to talk with all the players because I've actually built really good relationships with all of them. The coaches are I've built good relationships with, and I'm actually majoring, well, hopefully majoring in animation. So
Hey,
that'll be really nice to get off the ground. And just being an Aggie itself is amazing.
yeah. I mean, you guys,
And
the fan base is pretty special. It's fun to watch on TV for sure, man. Because I mean, that crowd
and
is pretty rowdy, right?
yeah, and for sure can't forget Cal Field. I can't wait to step on the field and just be in the middle where everything is and just
Suited
see a
up,
whole
knowing
crowd
this is
around.
you, right?
Yeah, this is
You
the
got the
moment.
helmet on, you got the jersey on, you're on the sidelines, man. Like, just let's go, take it
This
in,
is the
enjoy the
moment.
moment, right?
Hmm.
That's awesome, man. Super, super happy for you. But look, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I think we got to the meat and potatoes of why A&M. We got a little snapshot of who you are and where you're from and what you do, right?
Yes,
Um,
sir.
but let's do this, man. Let's close it out with the same question I do pretty much every single time. And that question is, what motivates and what drives you to want to wake up tomorrow and be that much more successful than you were today?
My main motivator is God. I've prayed every day since the beginning that God, this is where I want to be. I'm working hard for it. I know this is where you want me to be. He's just been my main motivator. I've put all of my trust in him, and I've just been working hard. And my family's also been a big, strong push for me,
Big support
helping
group.
me, yeah, being my support, motivating me through all the way.
Good deal, man. So look, so shout out to everybody in your corner, man. You're a great young man. You represent yourself incredibly well. Your parents should be incredibly proud of everything that you've accomplished and will accomplish in the future, man. Because I think the future is incredibly bright. I can't wait to watch it unfold. Hopefully, I get to see you suit up and ball out on Saturdays, right?
Absolutely, I'll be there.
Good deal, man. So look, for everybody watching, this is why we do it. This is why Spotlight 39 exists. Whether you got 100 offers, zero offers, I got a platform for you to share your story. With that being said, please hit that subscribe button, share it across all your social media, comment during this video, man. Show my guys some love. More importantly, give this video that thumbs up because it's the only way it's going to continue to grow and get out there on YouTube. All right. So with that being said, I'm Rob Odie. That's my man Chance from Texas, right? Texas A&M. This
Giga
is Spotlight.
Maggies.
Gig 'em, gig 'em, gig 'em. So look, Spotlight 39, man. We're going back live starting in September. So stay tuned. Fall football tour coming to a bunch of different high schools, man. All kinds of big stuff. I appreciate it. I'm rambling. Until next time, I'll talk to you.